YouTube is a magical place, a place where creativity flows freely, where ideas are spread, and where people can act like dicks and get away with it. I would probably find it much easier to leave rude comments under the anonymous veil of the internet if it wasn't for one event that happened to me when I was 8 years old. I was in a grade 2, grade 3 split class, and I had a classmate who was in grade 2 while I was in grade 3. Let's say her name was Anna, and let's also say that she was a bit portly. Is that a good way of saying it? Is there a nicer way of saying that? We weren't close friends, but you know, we were nice to each other and didn't have any beef. One day a dietitian came to our class to teach us about eating healthy, and she called up to the front of the class a skinny Chinese boy named Matthew, and she told us this. Now everyone, let's pretend here that Matthew doesn't eat properly and he's overweight, but clearly that's not true because Matthew, you're a healthy looking young man. Yes, Louis. Anna's fat. You have to understand that I was really thinking rationally at the time. I mean, I'm 8 years old. Like, why do we need to pretend that Matthew is fat when clearly we have a better candidate right here that we could just, you know, put to better use? So I didn't think anything of it until a day later when my dad came home from work. Hey son, listen, did you call a girl names by any chance after school yesterday? Oh yeah, I called Anna fat. Yeah. Her mom came and talked to me today and told me that Anna went home crying yesterday. Anna's mom is my supervisor. And that wasn't the end of it. 2 weeks later, I was hot dogging pizza day at school, and usually parents are there to hand out the food, and so my name gets called up. Hi, Louis. I work with your dad. Here's your food, and don't you ever call my daughter fat ever again. Now, whenever I read or see someone, you know, making fun of someone's appearance, or, you know, just generally making rude comments, I think of that moment, and I also think of keeping my dad from a promotion for the next 5 years. Sorry, Dad. Anna also ended up going to the same high school as me, and she was a year younger, of course. But every time I'd pass her in the hallway, it was racing through my mind, does she recognize me? Does her mom recognize me? I never saw her mom. But am I gonna get shot one day? I mean, does she still remember all this? Or maybe she forgot it all because she was 7 years old. Or maybe I led her to become bulimic or something. But she's still like the same size, so I guess not. But I don't know. So the next time you go to say something, you know, rude to someone, think about it first, because the consequences might be greater than you expect, and you know, you might get scarred in the long term, and things you won't be able to get out of your head, you know. That woman looks oddly like Anna's mom.